What do you think so far? What do you expect from the 9th episode? It's the season finale, Nelly. How are they gonna this up?
We already set the bar so high. What could they possibly do to impress us?
Oh wow, doing our silly parodies. Competing with this? Is that what you think, Nelly?
The game.
Oh, well, dog.
Naughty dog.
You got me, kiddo. Hot diggity naughty dog.
Snoop doggy dog.
This time, we're gonna skip the intro.
Big step for you, Jewel.
Nelly, when did you get so big?
Gross, Jewel. I don't like boys.
I still have big hopes for you, okay? That you find a boy and settle down.
I'm knocked up. Cool, they gave her a role as...
Is this Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you tell by her voice?
It's me!
Like, pregnancy isn't hard enough.
Nelly, it's Ellie. It's you.
How meta for Ashley that she was Ellie. She gave birth to Ellie, which gave birth to Nelly.
Whoa, bro.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a wrap for Ashley. Are we still in prequel?
Jewel, they have
Are we
important
waiting?
squeaky stairs to showcase.
That's the only way to remind people that it's a post-apocalyptic world.
Squeaky door, squeaky stairs.
And that's actually the music from The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, somebody gets his rule this straight ahead.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Our whole lives.
Please!
What a dick move.
That's a lot of dicks for somebody that doesn't have any dick.
Elena!
That was an undick move.
Is it a transgender joke?
Just a non-dick move.
Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Diarrhea for a week.
Cool.
In a can.
Boggle. It's a word game.
That can of Chef Boyardee should have come with a roll of toilet paper.
If you wanna beat
Or
me,
banana leaves.
That's what the Boggle is for.
Use the dice to just...
The cardboard pieces. It's something of a post-apocalyptic convenience. Have you ever tried that?
Unfortunately, yes. Poor digestive tract.
Take this for me.
Too bad they didn't give you bow and arrow like they're supposed to.
The legal age to bear arms. 6-year-olds in Texas.
In Mongolia, children are allowed to shoot from the bow from 3 years old.
Bet you some cultures it's since birth, so ha!
You wanna learn how to play guitar?
That's a setup for the 2nd season.
Ellie.
Incorporating some gameplay. How many skyscrapers, Jewel? Skyscrapers. Scraping the sky.
Hold on, Nelly. What gameplay? What skyscraper?
Just like we did in the game, Jewel.
I thought I'm getting older. The gameplay is that you fall in the water, I try to save you. There are no skyscrapers in that part. Only giraffes and the water that you almost drowned at. The only heebie-jeebies, that sound effect of the gates that they use in pretty much in every goddamn blockbuster Hollywood movie.
Spend the repertoire.
You got $100 million in your pockets.
Boop.
God damn it, Nelly.
Boop, boop. Like that. That's what it seems like. Over and over again. Same sound.
Hire her.
Boop,
So she wouldn't just hang out at home all the time.
boop.
Like she annoys me to shit.
Up to here. Up to here. It's a drowning episode.
If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down.
Okay, that's
Maybe we go through
what's
that
it called? Incorporating the gameplay.
It's obvious.
Nice job.
Boost. Got it.
Regulate nervous system. Got it.
The most useless gameplay sequence? Got it.
2.
God damn it, Nelly!
One of the best game sequences. Hashtag win.
Don't scare it.
After eating the can of beans,
They made it to the outside for a reason.
it's been a lot of poop, okay?
Been a poop day.
Can't really get it out of your pants. I mean, the head.
All right, let's just wipe that off and flush it.
Jesus Christ. Don't you dare, Nelly. Don't you even dare to joke about it.
No comment.
Wait a second, Nelly. Is there a theory why animals are not affected by cordyceps or spores?
Are the animals just not smart enough?
Well, that's just lazy writing. If anybody knows,
The best way, apparently, to spread disease all over the world is humans is their ability to run, climb, leap.
how about cougar, Nelly? Cougar jumps and climbs. Everything 10 times better than human, essentially.
Humans are just so full of themselves, of course it'd only be them.
But not the cougar. Okay, Nelly, let's focus. Are you ready?
I was born ready, obviously. You see me pop out at that zombie? Rah!
Just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
I'll follow you anywhere you go.
I already said I want to go to Tommy Bahamas.
They had Tommy Bahamas in there?
We do have it here. Look it up, Tommy Bahamas, the restaurant.
Happy hour. Tacos.
My time. The best in Los Angeles you can ever find.
Ahi tacos.
Oh, wait, it's Orange County.
ahi and mahi tacos.
And we're not sponsored.
But we should be.
We should probably get going.
Yeah.
Good talk.
On the go therapy session? Check. Bonding sesh? Check. Could have lost some legs.
That's a sound grenade,
And
Nelly.
their hearing. And you search for the hospital, but the hospital finds you. Dun dun dun.
It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune.
Nelly, I was always telling you that you my kept cute little mushroom.
Those chemical messengers.
That is very inspirational, Jewel.
And very astute. Neil Jackman.
It's a sad cousin.
Neil never loved Joel, I mean.
Downstairs.
I just wonder how he's gonna handle that. Get through all those soldiers, since they decided to go with all action scenes unimpressive. Realistically grounded.
Mushroom. That's a nut shot.
That was probably the most impressive move within the whole show.
Fuck you.
So many shots were fired, but only a couple people showed up. So hold up a second. We turned Joel in a killer machine only at the very end of the episode, when his so-called daughter at the very danger, and he turns into a Robocop.
They wanted to save the cherry for the top of the sundae.
I guess Joel got something equivalent to blue balls when he didn't kill enough people effectively, so this time he decided to go all out.
Like father, like daughter.
Unhook her.
I'm a hooker?
I
What?
said unhook her.
Okay.
Just like that.
Unhook her.
I'm just wondering about the setup for the next season, because they're definitely gonna continue the story as in the game, but they're probably gonna change it. The characters will be living for longer than they are in the game.
Interesting.
You gotta continue milking it. Cash cow. But what would you like to see? To be dedicated to the game? Or maybe take a little deviation
A show full of deviants.
and milking?
Yes, go up to a crazed man in a gun and threaten him.
Brave fella.
Smart enough to become a doctor, not smart enough to stay alive.
That's a dedication of a true doctor.
How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders?
Just imagine her singing it right now.
She'll be raped and murdered. Raped and murdered.
It's not for you to decide.
35. You just did a Joe Biden thing.
What?
Snip my hair.
But you're my spouse, and I have permission. That is the most un-Biden-y thing I could have done.
You're not too deep in a character. I am your so-called father, so that would be creepy.
Kids love the smell of their parents. It's very comforting.
Take it slow. The drugs are still wearing off.
Ellie, you're such a teenager, experimenting with drugs already.
It was doctor prescribed.
You think you can trust that doctor?
Are people hurt?
Joel, he killed pretty much everybody in that hospital in cold blood. And Marlene is trying to reason with that man?
Yes.
Well, it's just another proof that fireflies actually were true saviors of this world. At least they tried.
But very illogical.
But
Maybe.
with such ideals like nobody else.
But ideals also need street smarts and logic. 1 foot on the ground.
Another body down. Good. She just said good. There's still good in her. You see?
You've just come after her.
He's not wrong.
He kind of said it in that robotic voice. Did you hear that?
Just come after her. You just come after her.
Yeah.
She said it just like a true John Wick. Yeah.
I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
It's not a bad thing.
Swear to me that everything you said about the fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
Bing, 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 bing.
How did you like the episode?
That's kind of cool they had Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson like in back-to-back episodes. I was really glad that they showed how Marlene ended up taking care of her, how Ellie was basically immune, but it's still kind of crazy that only one cordyceps grew with her. How did it not multiply? I mean, I have so many questions now.
Microdose of some sort. Eventually when Ellie grows, the cordyceps grows, but not with the power that full set of cordyceps probably would. So have you experienced the same emotion when you watched this episode to the
You
end?
can't really compare gameplay and the investment that you get from hours and hours of hearing just the little jokes, the dialogue, playing as them, experiencing all these different emotions with them. versus the show where if they wanted to get into all the nitty gritty, they'd literally have to take a lot more time.
The episode itself was pretty amazing. It felt rushed out at some point, but only because the game already claimed my soul a long time ago, and it's sometimes difficult for me to get myself out of it. Emotionally, it touched kind of the same notes of a feeling. And finally see Joel turned into a killer machine. Took him a while, but okay, he's here.
And I can understand someone like trying to take a break and not really access that part of them, especially when they've gone to really dark places prior.
That's a good point how you said that. It just awoke some of his hidden abilities, emotions, darkness.
I also love in this episode and even previous episodes the highlight on some aspects of PTSD and just the reality. A lot of TV shows, someone experiences something traumatic and then the next scene they're just like back to themselves, and you know, some people might be able to do that, but it's really interesting to kind of show like the reality of shock and anxiety or panic attacks that people can experience after the crazy stuff that they have to experience in this world.
Well, of course we can all agree that giraffes were pretty awesome.
I want to feed a giraffe like that, although its tongue looks like it can just wrap around like pull you down to your death.
Check out exactly what this channel does. We have the satire part 1, Last of Us, and the second part is also out.
Part 3 is on its way as well.
And that's a wrap.